What is up, guys? So today I have here the Samsung Galaxy S23 and the iPhone 16 Pro, and today I'm going to be comparing these two devices to see which one is better. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with, I guess, the design of these two devices. So for the Galaxy S20, actually, let's prices maybe. Let's start with that instead quickly. Galaxy S24 Plus retailed at $700, but you can find it for about $500 now on like some refurbished sites like Back Market and some reliable, I guess like secondhand sellers. iPhone 16 Pro starts at $1,000 for the base 120 gigabyte version for both of these. So yeah, just quick price. So yeah, let's get into the design. Okay, so for design, we have pretty similar sizes. So the Galaxy S23 comes at 6.1 inches, and the iPhone 16 Pro comes at 6.3 inches. So definitely bigger on the iPhone 16 Pro. But yeah, honestly, these are pretty similar sizes. Yeah, honestly, these are both super great when it comes to like one-handed usage. You can easily reach the top of both of these phones. Oh, there's nothing to grab. I was like, wait, why is there nothing grabbing? But yeah, so when it comes to size, definitely pretty great. So for the back glass, Apple uses ceramic shield, where Samsung uses Gorilla Glass Victus 2. For the sides, the iPhone 16 Pro is utilizing titanium, and the Galaxy S24 Plus is using aluminum. So for a cheaper phone, it definitely is good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give the point to the iPhone for durability and kind of design. We do have 3 cameras on both of them and a selfie camera. But obviously, keep in mind that these are two very differently priced phones, and obviously, you can't expect the same, like, I guess, specifications for a, like, cheaper phone. So for cameras, starting on the S23, we have 3 cameras at the back. Like I said, we have a main 50 megapixel sensor, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10 megapixel telephoto lens. Definitely great when it comes to that, when it comes to cameras. And then on the iPhone 16 Pro, we have a 12 megapixel Tetra Prism 5x lens for telephoto. We have a 58 megapixel primary lens and a 48 primary lens and a 48 megapixel ultra wide. So yeah, definitely great megapixel count there. We have a 12 megapixel selfie camera on both of these. So yeah, when it comes to megapixel count, similar megapixel like quality, but the iPhone definitely has slightly better cameras, but the Galaxy's definitely is not far behind at all. So when it comes to cameras, I'm going to call this a tie, but iPhone does have slightly better cameras and definitely better video quality. But yeah, I'm going to give this a tie. I will have a camera comparison coming out between the iPhone 16 Pro, S24 Plus, S23, and the Z Flip 6. So definitely subscribe if you want to see that. So yeah, I'm going to call this a tie, but definitely both these have great cameras for their own like price points. Okay, so battery life and processor is also super important. So we have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for the Galaxy S23. So definitely a fast chip, but in comparison to the iPhone 16 Pro's A18 Bionic or A18 Pro chip, sorry, it's definitely a lot slower in comparison to that. But it does do really great when it just comes to overall like just like regular tasks, like using your phone just like every day, just normal tasks. You won't be able to do something like crazy like PC level like gaming like you can on the iPhone, but if you're not really like interested in that, I would go for the S23. It's definitely a super great and safe option. I'm going to give the performance point to the iPhone, but yeah, S24 Plus is definitely good for a 2 generation old phone that only cost around $500. So for battery on the Galaxy S23, we have a 3,900 milliamp hour battery cell. So definitely a pretty good size for a phone this small. On the iPhone 16 Pro, we have a 3,577 milliamp hour cell. So bigger than the 15, but in comparison, definitely smaller than the S23's. But I would say battery life is honestly pretty much the same. You're going to get a little over a day of battery life from both of these phones. I know iPhone says they have like the best battery life, but honestly, it's not that good. You will last two-ish days for like really moderate use. But I would say average use for both these phones, you're gonna get a day out of like each one. So yeah, I'm gonna call the battery life a tie. Now, if we're gonna talk about AI, I'm probably gonna say this is also a tie in certain ways. So Samsung has different stuff like the Smart Select, like screenshots, sketch to image, like remaster image, voice notes, like a bunch of stuff that Apple doesn't quite have, especially not yet with the iPhone 16 Pro. None of the AI features were released with this phone. Even the new Siri, I had to use a beta to get this Siri. So honestly, not the best. I'm going to give the point to Samsung just because the features are already out. But when it comes to actually the features themselves, I would say Samsung has the same thing that like Apple does, but does it slightly better. Like the Portrait Studio, you can do like AI like images of yourself, which you can kind of do with Apple's, but it's not quite the same. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But I'm gonna call this a clear win for Samsung. Okay, now overall, which phone is actually better? So for the Galaxy S24 Plus, I would say this is a great phone if you're looking for a small, compact phone, but you don't want to pay a lot for it because this is, like I said, 2 generations old, about to be 3 generations old, and it's definitely a great phone, very solid. You have nice colors this year. I have it in the black color, but just overall, not the best choice if you're looking for a brand new flagship. But if you want just a small phone that has good like pretty honestly, really great cameras, like a good display. You have like 120 hertz like refresh rate, so super nice, great design, good durability, and honestly, just an overall great experience. I would go for the S23, and it's like I said, like you could pick it up for like around $500. But if you want premium, the best for the best, like the best money can buy, I would go for the iPhone 16 Pro because like you have the capture button, but I didn't talk about it because I don't really think in this comparison it's really relevant. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, which one you would prefer. I'm gonna give the point to the Samsung because it's held its like greatness, I guess, over time. And it's definitely a still great phone, even in 2023 or 2024, where the iPhone was just released. And honestly, they're kind of pretty similar. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this review. Check out some of my other videos. And yeah, I'll catch you in one of those. So yeah, see you guys.